Hello, marry me. So, time for something new agey. I want to review a book, and it is The Steady Way to Greatness. Liberate Your Intuitive Potential and Manifest Your Heartfelt Desire by Melanie Brown. Brown. I can't pronounce. Barnum, perhaps. Anyway, this is basically your typical self-help new agey book. You can see that on the cover as well. It's very shiny, very nice. And sometimes I like to read these because they are feel good. They usually have some simple, useful exercises that you can use to improve your life. And yeah, and I don't mean to sound like I look down on these kinds of books. I mean, I think they definitely have their uses. And like I said, I love to work with them at some times because they are a good way to learn about yourself and develop things in your life. Just look at the back of it, what it says, because that really sums it all up. It says, manifest the greatness within you. Use intuition and psychic development to master the law of attraction and manifest the life you truly desire. The steady way to greatness is filled with new and groundbreaking techniques for achieving success in love, work, finances, relationships, and spirituality. Progressing through 52 weekly practices, intuitive counselor Melanie Barnum, I'm pretty sure it's Barnum, guides you with affirmations and simple exercises designed to help you. That is exactly what it is. So, this is your everyday feel good self help book, but with a psychic and new age spin to it. So, what's in the book? Here we are. We have basically a list of exercises, which just lists what's in here. We have introduction, week 1 to 2. Basically, this is based like a course that you work with every day through a set number of weeks. So it's 52 weeks. So it's, for example, it's a very good course to start at the beginning of a year. Anyway, you have week 1 and 2. Getting to know me and this book. What is manifesting greatness? And you have chapter 1. Greatness, week 3 to 6. Then we have what you believe about success. Then we have rethinking what you believe about success. Identifying great people, what fulfillment feels like. Then we have chapter 2, energy, week 7 to 11. What is energy? What happens with negative energy? Why be positive? Auras and chakras. Then we have chapter 3, identifying intuition, chapter 12 to 17. We have opening your intuitive senses, identifying your intuitive abilities. We have chapter 4, using intuition, week 18 to 21. Where we have using your intuition, practicing with results, fine-tuning your intuitive awareness, believing in possibilities, intuition, signs, and synchronicity. And your chapter 5, strengths and motivations. You have core values, my strengths, better for everyone, change for change's sake, motivation factors, what we want and what we need. And then we have chapter 6, what's challenging you, weeks 28 to 32. What's holding you back? Working through your fears, respect, fear of success, improving your outlook. Then you have visualizing greatness, using and creating your own symbols, mind over matter, images to live by, realizing the visions. We have chapter 8, the act of manifesting greatness. Now for the how. And this is week 37 to 41. We have now for the how. Step 1, your light. Step 2, request. Step 3, appearance. Step 4, have faith. Step 5, appreciate. Then we have chapter 9, living the dream. 42 to 52. A new you, building the dream, sharing the dream, feeling the power. Summing it up, go forth and prosper. Then we have bibliography and suggested reading. So yeah, what do I think of this book? Well, it is like if somebody said, we want a self-help book. And somebody then just smashed all the various typical topics you find in self-help books. You have the idea about being grateful. You have the law of synchronicity. You have intuition. You have positive thinking. You have dealing with the negative. You have all of it. You smash it into one book and stir, and then you will come up with this. So, is it good or not? Well, I think it's pretty decent. I mean, with any book that sort of munches over huge amounts of topics, there will be some shortcomings. I think, for example, if you're interested in basically law of synchronicity and those things like you will find in The Secret, go and read The Secret. If you are after a book for developing your intuition, a book dedicated to developing your intuition might be a better one, and so on and so forth. But if what you want is a general, feel-good, self-help book that can help you feel better about yourself and address some problems in your life and have positive solutions for it, then this one is a pretty good choice. So, I mean, the book is what it is. And it does address a lot of the things that we all have problems with. Like, for example, I definitely have a fear of success. I have a tendency to sabotage myself when things go well because I have Asperger's syndrome. Asperger's have a tendency to not really like change, and success is a change. And identifying those problems can really help you change them. And I do think that we have a lot of power in our life to make our life better. So will this book suddenly make you a drop-dead gorgeous millionaire with your dream job, perfect kids, and never a sad day in your life? No, it won't. But I do think that working through these exercises, if you're open to them, can help you have a better, more positive outlook on life. And that in itself can help you make your life better. So yeah. Oh, my ear itch. I mean, there's so many things there's sugar in, and that you wouldn't believe there were sugar in. And when I eat sugar, I itch like insane. But that has nothing to do with the book. So yeah, let's move on. One thing I do like in the book, and I'll show you. Oh, where are you? I know you're here somewhere. Yes, here we have it. The list of exercises. I really like this because you might not want to go through this book in order, just reading through it and working through each chapter by so many weeks and so on. You might just want to pick up some of the exercises and do that. And it's very useful to have these exercises easily accessible. The book is well written. I mean, it, like most of these books, it gets very sugary. It gets very sweet, sweet, happy, happy, joy, joy. But I mean, that's sort of what you expect when you buy a bright green book that is very clearly a self-help book. So, I mean, if you can't help those positive, positive, positive reinforcement type books, then this isn't for you, because this is what it is. It just mixes in a few occult practices into it as well. And yeah, I don't know what more to say about the book. I am considering starting the work in this book. I mean, I've read through book, but I haven't done the exercises and sat down to work with it. And I'm considering doing that. Perhaps not doing it exactly that I work with it like a week, a week. But basically working with those chapters where I feel that I definitely have a problem within my life, and I'm pretty pleased with it. So, um, the only place I can say you might have some issues is the morality chapter. Let me just find that and show you. Uh, I'm horrible at finding things in books. Trust me. I like the energy chapter. That's pretty okay. Core values. Here we are. 111. And here we go. So here we have the core values section, and it's very right hand path. Though, and I mean that chapter got a little bit too sugary for me. But then again, I'm a left hand path practitioner, so what am I going to expect? It doesn't go too deeply into morality though. It goes more into what are your strengths, how do you deal with the situation, and all of that is fine. And other than that, I mean, it's a very, very positive book. I don't really have anything negative to say about it. It is uh, a self-help book with psychic and energy work, and that thing formed in, and yeah, I like it. I'll give this book 8 out of 10, and it is The Steady Way to Greatness. Liberate your intuitive potential and manifest your heartfelt desire by Melanie Barnum, and it's by Llewellyn. And I mean, I know this review sounds a little boring because I don't really have a lot of things to say about it. The book is what it is. It does its job. It's like I feel like reviewing a spatula. I mean, if that spatula is durable, it flips your omelette well. I mean, what more can you say? But you can say it has good materials, flips well, seems durable, and that's about it. It's this book. It does what it says on the tin. It's a good self-help book, and much more than that I can't really say about it. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this review. Have a great day, and blessed be.